Hey there, Saber friends. SpaceWindu here from the FX-Saber Forums, Custom Saber Shop Forums, and the Rebel Armory. If you're looking for me on FX-Sabers, my name has changed to XRCoon on there, and I can be found in the mining colony section. I want to talk to you tonight about Jedi Fallen Order. It's a new Star Wars game. It's a lot of fun, and I think anyone that is a lightsaber fan is going to really, really like this game. If you're into the action type of game, I always try to at least taste the Star Wars games whenever they come out. I used to love Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR 1 and 2. I even liked Old Republic, and I've basically tried every Star Wars game that has come out since 1990. And this one here is a lot of fun. If you like this type of action game where you're completely in control of the character, and it's got a lot of puzzles to it, and you're actually exploring a lot. A lot of people kind of put this game akin to the Uncharted series. I have not played the Uncharted series, but I'm familiar with the way it looks and how you have to kind of climb stuff, use ladders, and jump over things, and escape calamities and things like that. So it's got kind of this Indiana Jones feel to it. I love how you have the lightsaber, and it kind of illuminates your way in these dark caves that you're in. Sometimes you're in like a ruined temple. Now, I've only gone through a very small portion of the game, so this video probably isn't going to have any spoilers because I just haven't gotten that far into the game, but I figure I would give you guys my review because I really don't know how much I'm going to be able to play the game. I don't have a whole lot of time for video games, but I did sample this a little bit, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. Now, I've never been a fan of having to jump and then falling to your death and things like that. But in a Star Wars game, I can have fun with that. I like using the Force. I like having like extra special jumps and ways to fight the enemy that isn't like traditional ways. You can throw them off a cliff with a Force push, or battle them with your lightsaber. Now, some enemies in this game are more of a challenge than others. It seems like some of these stormtroopers that are kind of like the ones later that fight Finn are actually like prepared to deal with a Jedi. They have these weapons like the storm troopers that were fighting Finn in The Force Awakens, that they kind of don't get cut by the lightsaber itself and actually parry and deflect the lightsaber, and they're able to have like a force field on them as well, where you hit them with the lightsaber a few times and it's kind of not enough. But some enemies actually get cut clean in half with the lightsaber. There's wall running, there is kind of pulling yourself up in certain situations, which is cool. If you're kind of falling, you can kind of grab. There's a lot of situations that act like puzzles in the game where you have to find your way through. And also, it kind of seems like once you get far in a certain level and you maybe unlock something, you then have to kind of go backtrack a little bit and unlock certain doors with, let's say, abilities or key codes that you've obtained throughout the level. And using the lightsaber is a lot of fun. I'm not that great at it yet. I'm not the best at video games to start with. So to have it look like a cool fight and me winning all the time isn't necessarily going to happen for me. But if you're good at games like this, or you can get good at it, I'm sure it could look really cool. There's like a force stem, or there's a sort of force power tree that as you gain abilities and unlock things in the game, you're allowed to pick new force power. So seemingly you'll get more powerful as the game goes on and actually unlock more moves. Like there's certain moves that I'm doing sometimes where I'm not sure how I'm doing them, but there sometimes is a kick that I know I upgraded to. I upgraded to have a kick, and I'm not exactly sure how to perform the kick, but sometimes it does come out, which is pretty cool. As you saw right there, I kind of like froze one of the stormtroopers for a split second, allowed me to hit him. Some of these boards that I traversed so far have these like elemental behaviors to them, like this one with the ice. And here's come upon some of these like video game style puzzles. Graphics in this game are really nice, and the force power and action play usage is really nice as well. You never feel like you're being unfairly treated or being thrown off a cliff. They're pretty forgiving with all that stuff. And one of the best things about the game is the lightsaber crafting, because this is the first game that this is the game that has the most lightsaber crafting that you'll ever come upon. Now, I played KOTOR and the Old Republic, and there is a lot of crafting involved in those. You set different crystals in them, and it does get kind of detailed. But nothing really gets as detailed that I've seen so far in a video game as Jedi: The Fallen Order. This video game includes lots and lots of upgrades for your lightsaber, and also, like I spoke of before, you know, the force powers to kind of like utilize the lightsaber. Like right here, I'm blaster bolt deflecting, but that was probably something I think I had to upgrade to like a better blaster deflect using the skill points, which are the points that you kind of earn in the game. But one of the cool things is finding those lightsaber parts to actually upgrade and craft your lightsaber. The lightsaber that the game gives you at the start isn't exactly the lightsaber that you have to use the entire time. Like, take a look at the character right here, finding a secret case, and inside the case are lightsaber parts. And isn't that just the greatest for anyone that, you know, is into the lightsaber as much as we are? You're gonna love this. Here's the table where you craft a lightsaber. There is, you know, color options. You pick up emitters along the way. Look at all the open slots for all the emitters. I haven't gotten that far in the game, but I've certainly changed the lightsaber from the beginning of, you know, from the beginning look of the lightsaber. I have more of a Luke or Obi Wan emitter and a different button and stuff like that. I've collected a couple pieces by finding some of these like secret crates. But anyway, guys, I hope you check out this video game, Jedi Fallen Order. If you're really into lightsabers, this is just, there's just nothing better as far as this action game with all the stunts and all the abilities of a Jedi at your disposal. I would kind of say you're probably way less powerful than like the Force Unleashed character, which was kind of way overpowered. Everyone agreed that Galen Merrick was probably, you know, way overpowered, but that was the point of the Force Unleashed. It was the Force Unleashed, and it was just crazy. You were knocking down entire legions of stormtroopers and things like that. In this game, I would say you're less powerful than that, but probably more powerful than the Jet Lucas Jedi Padawan character in Episode 3 that you saw, where Bail Organa actually has to evacuate the scene when he sees a little Padawan get shot down. You're more powerful than that, but you're less powerful than Force Unleashed. You're, you know, somewhere on the lower end there. You're definitely like, you know, not yet a Jedi Knight. So that's kind of interesting, and there's seemingly a lot of places to go with this. So thanks for checking out this video. Give it a like if you liked it, and come back for more.